Well, do we get asked questions or anything?
It's really up to you. Like, I can ask questions to help guide what you
That
want,
would be
or
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get some questions, brah.
okay. What are your guys' most memorable experiences in high school?
Well, it was probably jazz.
Well, I mean, what I remember about high school is definitely that one time when we got everyone to dress up like Corsican immigrants to the United States.
When we got the Gambinis.
That was good.
Yeah, because, I mean, we just wore the traditional dress of white V-necks and wife beaters.
Actually, I'd say the day that we all gave our speeches and everybody dressed up
That was probably the best day.
in American history.
Well-
July 4th, 1776.
Definitely the best series of speeches in a single day. I think that goes without saying.
Well, no doubt. I mean,
John,
who would have?
John, I'm talking.
You know what? Colin?
Here's what we have to learn how to get along.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna get along for the rest of the
Hey,
interview. All right.
Hey, we gotta put
No
our
interruptions.
differences aside.
Okay.
All right.
Next question.
It was our senior speech day. That was the
Are
best.
you guys gonna miss anything about high school, PCDS itself?
I'm gonna miss this right here, band room.
Yeah, I mean, lots of good times. Just get a little bit choked up. Lots of great times here at PCHS, man.
Dave Rowe. Dave Rowe is such a good man.
Dave Rowe has been an inspiration to me, both on and off the court, and I just want to say I'd like to thank him for being such a great coach.
10 years today.
10 years.
10 years today, Dave Rowe. Oh yeah, and we'll miss the other teachers too.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're all
yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
I like some of my
But
other
for
teachers.
cereal right now. We're going serious.
For cereal? Wait.
But seriously,
Are you kidding me?
seriously now, I'd have to say Swingler with his hilarious jokes like Own Boy. That was pretty funny.
Well,
She had to be there.
Yes, he had to be an AP.
I guess you did have to be there,
Dumbass.
John. Thanks a lot. But I have to say, definitely my main man, Mr. Martin. I have been in 3 of Mr. Martin's classes. I've seen him like
Martin is definitely one of
John.
the best teachers
I've
around.
seen Mr. Martin beat people up with a baseball bat, and then just stand over their corpse and laugh.
You know, on that subject, I remember here's a good memorable moment. Freshman year,
With Handy.
Eric and I were here.
And the
Freshman
picnic
year, Hendy, I don't know if any of you underclassmen remember, but
They-
Bob Hendrickson Sr.
Yeah.
One day, Eric and I are just standing in the quad, and we look over, and Hendy walks up to one of the red picnic tables with one hand, completely flips it up, and we'd heard all the rumors of Hendy having superhuman strength, but until then, we didn't know for sure. And when we saw it, it was just
And guess what his reason for doing it was?
his reason. It was in his way. The table was in his way.
Yeah.
That's why
That's
he
kinda
flipped
scary.
the table with one hand. It was unbelievable.
You know, Catherine Smith. I have to say she's probably my favorite teacher, other than Mr. Rowe.
You know, unfortunately, I never had Miss Smith.
That's unfortunate.
once.
You should have
It
taken
was-
AP Bio.
I should have.
She's a wonderful woman.
Any teachers for you, Colin?
Let's see. Well, I do remember, on the topic of Bob Hendrickson Sr., I do remember his son actually came and taught at the school, Hendrickson Jr. Great guy.
Called him Junior.
We just called him Junior. He was a bro of ours. We'd go out on the weekends and we'd shoot cans that we lined up on logs.
And on the subject of math teachers, Miss Maz, I had her for, 8 consecutive years? Something like that, right?
That's quite a
Yeah, I had Miss Maz
run.
for almost every year I was at PCDS, basically. And it was great every year. So thank you, Miss Maz.
She scares me.
You can't say that. You're going to have to cut that, Eric.
Eric, you jerk! You understand now that this whole segment's not going to go in there?
sorry.
No, they can just...
Why did I learn how to juggle? It's going to get cut. I bet you. Watch. These people are going to see this, and they aren't going to see my great juggling.
They're gonna
because
cut-
You got it cut, Eric.
I was thinking you should have a studio audience. Sorry. Like we got like in the back, just like,
Beer? Or like not on camera.
or like when Colin said, Mr. Martin, like, oh, like
Yeah, they're going to, you know what?
Sounds of the 80s.
Sounds of the 80s. Ooh! Oh well. Anyway, back to great teachers. You know,
Oh, when you have great football.
I mean, I love Jim Greenlee, and just
I
that
never got to
guy.
have him. I felt kind of bad.
Oh God, that is awful warm. Oh, that is absolutely awful warm. But Jim Greenlee, James as I like to call him, Jim is he's a real good guy, and you might have seen him walking around with his newly shaved head so that he looks like that, you know, he looks like a cage fighter, the kind of cage fighter that's really fast, but, you know, like he just gets the jabs in, like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Jim Greenlee single-handedly taught me algebra. I mean, I don't think that I even knew what algebra was before Jim Greenlee. He really opened my eyes to the world of mathematics and more importantly taught some good life lessons on the way. So yeah.
Is there anything going on with you guys and other students that you guys are going to miss? Not just teachers?
Well, we have our weekly traditions, which you will see in other interviews. But I should probably cut that. Okay, we have our other traditions such as Hava Java every day. We're at the Triforce. Unfortunately, our third member Andrew Chang is not here. But
We replaced him.
we got a Hava Java,
Better, faster, and
Hava
stronger.
Java and Einstein's Bagels.
Einstein's bagels?
Oh God!
Oh.
If you forget the bagels, you're gonna have to pay your luxury tax.
You know,
Luxury tax!
but that's one of the traditions.
John, you
that,
forgot your jacket. You're gonna get.
John, you're gonna catch an awful cold. You're gonna catch a
Make
death
it
out there,
happen,
John.
Mr. Bernstein's
I
nephew.
know!
He got pneumonia. No, wait.
I know, he got-
was the
when he got
doctor,
sick.
right?
No, the daughter's the lawyer.
Oh,
But isn't he a doctor?
I don't
He
know.
makes the most wonderful latkes in Hanukkah
Oh.
season. Oh.
yeah, but see those lockers, they're only good for like 2 months.
You can
After-
freeze them and then you slip them up to
Listen,
the.
all you do
freezer
is
upstairs.
you make a lot at once, then you freeze them. You can eat them all year. You just put them in
Really?
the microwave.
Really?
It's so
Because-
easy.
Because my mother always told me never have latkes after 3 months.
She told you that.
My mother told me that.
Oh my. Well, I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know who raised your mother.
But next question, please.
That was pretty amazing.
That was wonderful.
Nabir, do you have any questions?
For any of the starters.
Do you enjoy hip hop music?
Do I enjoy hip hop music?
No, I used to beat around that block, but now
Some call it hippity hop. music.
now I bees the block.
John, ever since I can remember, you've been popping your collar, but
You
it
know
would
what?
appear as though right now your collar is in an unpopped
We've
state.
been spending most of our lives living in a
Hey,
gangster's
this ain't
paradise.
nothing but a G thing.
Hey,
It's nothing but a G thing.
this might be a little forward, but I want to lick you from your head to your toes.
John, can I get you on the Georgia Dome on the 50-yard line?
Hey, it must be the money.
Has hip hop affected your high school experience?
Hip hop has been my high school experience.
Rap!
Almost
Music.
as much as jazz. Jazz.
Hip hop and jazz are closely interrelated
Well, you know.
subjects.
You know, hip hop came from jazz.
I'm aware. Hip hop
Yeah.
is jazz, and I speak jazz.
Jazz is
You
hip
do
hop.
speak jazz.
And I live jazz
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah. Hey, I
I'm
live.
fluent.
It's jazz o'clock somewhere.
It's
I'm living that jazz life,
Jazz
living
o'clock,
that
young
priv
ladies.
life.
Jazz
Jazz
life.
o'clock, young ladies.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Next question.
I think Nabir's question was very, very well placed. Good
Well
question,
placed.
sir.
How are they going to use
Thank
some
you.
of this?
Listen.
You guys are
I'm trying to
John.
find a way to use an
No, you
entire.
have
John,
to use the
let's-
whole
do you
hip-hop,
wanna
the
freestyle?
whole hip
No,
hop
your
thing,
text.
and
Let's
the whole-
freestyle,
the whole-
G.
yeah,
You guys have to
Now
find
you
a
know
way
how
to
do
use
it,
some
my
of the
B-man
ridiculous
B.
stuff.
I'm gonna keep
That's
it
right,
somehow
sitting
possible.
here with Johnny G. Greenberg in the house. What? Now you ever heard a group called Down to Foe? You didn't? No, I didn't either, yo. They use played out beats and use auto-tune. They get less hits than a strip club at noon. What? But what am I to say? Colin Michaels Kelly is here to stay. I kick the dope rhymes you hear today. Assault your eardrum, make a Roman say, wait. Now back to DTF. The topic, they're famous smaller than microscopic. They got less members in Down to Flow. Yeah, one to suck, the other to blow. Now, man, you never heard heard of Dylan Kaminsky, the Mango Border Presta, and Monica Lewinsky. I'm a swagger. I don't really know, but if he down to flow, then he got to go. No, I ain't got the best technology, cause I ain't on top in the economy. But Dylan, your album is taking forever. The only one got cash wants is your parents for funding this endeavor. What?
Yeah.
For life.
Word.
Take off the sunglasses. Right?
No privs.
Priv life.
Priv life.
Um,
Alright, we gotta think about it. We gotta think. We have to have a little more serious stuff so that they can put some of this.
That's
This
definitely
interview
going
was
in.
very
Oh yeah,
serious.
some of the stuff is most of
I
this.
really hope it does.
Most
You
of
know
the
how to
stuff
do
is-
fast cuts where you just like show
Oh,
in the
yeah.
middle? Good.
We should do
I'm
that. thing.
charged that
The senior video should start with
Who's
this.
in charge of it?
Is this the no?
I think they almost just edited it.
We can teach you the lyrics. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, next question.
Let's do it.
Next question.
Do you believe there's a place for you somewhere in Thug's Mansion?
All I do know is that a good friend of mine once promised me. This is about last year. He said I'm gonna buy you a mansion somewhere up in Wisconsin. You know, you probably know who it is. So, but
Give us the beer.
it.
They
Thanks,
can't see him.
Eric.
They can't see him on the camera.
Thanks, Eric.
I don't like that tone.
You know what, Eric? I don't like your tone. Eric.
Yeah, Eric. I think you've been a little uppity with me, boy.
Eric.
Eric, get back here! Get back
Eric,
here!
Eric,
Get back here right now!
Eric.
Sit back down.
Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm.
Hey, Eric.
I'm calm.
Eric. We're not repeating the thing that happened on the. Remember when you did that on the plane?
Eric,
I
We're in the
remember.
air.
Eric, remember what happened with the stripper, okay?
No, we're not talking about
That
that.
was 3 years of lawsuits, okay?
Eric, she's dead.
She had a family.
I didn't
Eric.
kill her.
She had a family.
Eric, hey, the state of
Why do you always have to bring this
the
up in
state of
public?
California says that you did it.
She was pregnant. She was 7 months pregnant.
Eric had nothing to do with that shit. Okay. Damn it.
Eric, they're gonna have to cut this out. What about the part where we all did those tricks on the
that I was gonna do
unicycle?
that.
Now that's all gone because you
No,
have a
they can
filthy
leave the
mouth.
unicycle part
You
in.
have a filthy mouth.
I'm sorry.
Eric, God,
Sorry,
next
guys.
question. Jesus.
Well, Eric and John, do you believe that there's a place for you somewhere up in Thug's Mansion?
Well, that reminds me of the time I got stopped by a lady cop. She pulled me over. She pulled me out my Rover. She put me in the back of the squad car, and yeah, it kind of goes from there.
I think
Well,
you.
there you go.
I think you know how that.
The
how that
sirens
ended.
as they drove away was just wee 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 wee
Like
Yeah.
a cop car.
Like a cop car.
like a cop car.
Yeah. Next question.
Do you guys have anything serious to say regarding students, teachers, anything?
Well, everything they've said is pretty serious.
Yeah, we don't
What
joke
is that?
around.
Do we
That's a
look
good
like we're
question.
joking?
We
here?
do
Do
not
we
joke
look?
around.
Listen. Okay.
Listen,
okay.
Go walk up to the camera. Do we look like we're joking?
Listen.
Not walking up to the
Okay.
camera, I already got up.
Now, some of you people might know Mark Zhang. Mark Zhang's the kind of person who jokes. He's the kind of person who's sarcastic.
Never take anything he says seriously.
Never.
Mark Zhang. I can't even. I don't even get me started on that kid. Don't even get me
Yeah,
started.
but
We go to Hobby Job with him, right?
Don't even get me. Wait, no.
No, wait.
Yeah, Mark Zhang. Wait, he's one of the Asians, right? Which one is it? I can never tell them apart.
I always get them mixed up. You know,
I can never tell them apart.
Yeah, there.
I don't really remember.
I think he's the one with the black hair.
Oh. Okay.
Say something really nice about somebody,
Well,
like Richie.
let me tell you something. Tyler C.
Tyler
C.
C. I'm gonna miss Tyler C.
I'm gonna
Tyler
miss
C.
Tyler
I am
C
gonna
so
miss
much.
Tyler so much because without Tyler, there wouldn't be Meat Attack, which I hope that you can like cut to right now and show part of. Okay, see, I'm setting it up. But anyway,
Tyler C. American hero.
True American
True
hero.
true American, well, true Chinese American hero.
Jose, can you?
Have you seen his washboard abs?
Oh my God, Tyler
Have you
C
seen
is
his
so fit.
biceps? Jesus.
They're like he
Christ.
could almost take Patty Mac.
Almost. Let's.
I said almost for a
let's
reason.
let's say could. Let's say
we'll give him the benefit of that
could
doubt.
win.
There's-
Biceps and lanyards and Diet Coke. Oh my.
Yeah, it's see, you know. Okay, I have to say something. Patrick McCorney, great guy. Thank you, Patrick. I hope you're listening.
Thank you for the Vanderbilt umbrella.
I hope you're listening, Pat, because I just really wanted to thank you for helping me get into college. with as many threats as you possibly could put into a
I have
single
an
sentence.
interesting anecdote that we could use for this video.
Please.
All right. So it's
This isn't about the
the
waiver, is it?
it's the first day of March Madness, just recently, just
First day.
So, March 20th or so. I don't know. So anyway, we're in the student center, and Mr. McCorney comes, he comes all jittery and all shaking, and just running up to a group of about 5 or 7 seniors, asking if anybody's going off campus, for lunch. We're perplexed. We don't know why he's asking this, and then he proceeds to say that there's no Diet Coke. There's not a single Diet Coke on the
Not one
entire
drop.
campus, and he absolutely needed somebody to go off and get him a Diet Coke.
I like Diet Coke, Joe Rogan.
And he could not survive
He was
without
jonesing
that
for
Diet
that
Coke.
Diet Coke.
He was completely jonesing. I don't know if they like the word jonesing.
Just Jones
He
is not appropriate.
I don't think it is. I
he
think it- I
really
think it was a joke.
he really liked Diet Coke.
He
We could say he had a problem.
He-
Okay?
and we wanted to help him. We wanted to help him.
But in fact,
But the only thing he ever wanted to do was just drink that Diet Coke.
You know,
he never wanted.
he-
He never wanted to see his friends anymore.
never want to hang out with us anymore.
He never wanted to give college advice anymore.
Never
He
wanted to yell at us to clean up the quad anymore.
He never wanted to show off his rippling biceps to us anymore.
So we devised a plan where we could show that people care about him so that he doesn't need the crutch of Diet Coke.
I mean, it got bad. There was a period where he was just in his office, 8 hours a day.
He would do nothing.
He had a
just
veritable...
popping
Diet Coke.
popping
He-
cans of Diet Coke.
He had a pile of it. And it
He
was just
had-
on his desk.
It was.
He didn't even try to hide his
It wasn't
habit.
even sanitary. I mean,
It was-
the school had to call in.
I mean, he had...
Something
health,
had to be
health
done.
services.
He-
because-
Before the
Something-
cops got involved in this
Something
kind of
had to be
thing.
done, but hey, look at him today. Strong, in charge with his own delicious breakfast cereal, Captain McCorney's, with marshmallow biceps, lanyards, and Diet Cokes. I mean,
Oh my.
oh my. He really showed that
he really turned around.